which included reduction of unga, sugar, petrol, diesel, bus fare and school fees, restoration of subsidies, and directing of public resources to ease the cost of living. The Azimio leader also noted that they reject the introduction of GMOs, creation of more governmental offices including the CAS positions, discriminations of appointment in public offices, as well as picking of new IEBC commissioners by the Kenya Kwanza government. Odinga went ahead to condemn the deputy president's remarks, citing that the constitution is clear that Kenya belongs to everyone and every government should be inclusive. He further added that banning him from going to foreign countries will not back him down from his plans to fight for freedom.
Unasikia wanasema sio sasa baba anataka kuleta fujo asikumalize kuzuri kwa katika nchi zingine ng'ambo. Sina haja. Lakini sisi ni Wakenya. Kwa tunashinda sisi Wakenya ndio tuko na jukumu la kutekeleza sheria.
Other Azimio leaders including NA Kenya leader Martha Karua and Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, while showing their support, added that Odinga doesn't need to travel as Kenyans need him.
Na kama kwa maono yako ukifikiria mahali kuzuri ni Ulaya, sisi hapa Kenya ndio kuzuri kushinda mahali ingine.
Ambao wanasema ati Raila hawezi kwenda, hawezi kusema, ni wao wenyewe wanapiga debe zao wenyewe.
This rally being the 12th of its anti-governmental rallies, Azimio la Umoja still holds on to claims that they won the last presidential election. Ruth Wanjiru for KU TV.
Now, the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights is undertaking a capacity building of alternative justice mechanisms across the counties. According to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights Deputy Director Laban Cheruiyot, the focus is to empower deputy bearers, including the Interior Ministry, through chiefs, National Police Service, elders, religious leaders, and other stakeholders. Cheruiyot, speaking in Embu County, where he encouraged the residents of Embu to embrace alternative justice resolution mechanism on allowed disputes, adding that it will reduce the backlog from the courts.
We are aware that when we embrace the alternative dispute resolution mechanisms, we are able then to bring a win-win situation. We are also able to bring down the cost of litigation and also the time of litigation. And so the objective of this training is to ensure that we enhance the capacity of the duty bearers.
The realization is that there are a majority of disputes that are resolved outside the formal justice system as we know it. Even as we are having this conversation, thousands of people are seated somewhere resolving disputes. So for that reason, it was thought important to consider how these people are resolving those disputes and support those alternative justice mechanisms.
Moving on, a maize milling farm has partnered with schools through the Ministry of Education to participate in CBC practical lessons. The Joy Millers Unga Limited was given note to participate in home science lessons where they provided material for cooking in schools as part of learning aid, as Elid Mutweri reports.
Joy Millers Limited, a company that is known for the production of its maize flour commonly known as Raha Premium, has partnered with the Ministry of Education in Kirinyaga County with the name of promoting cooking lessons in the new competency-based curriculum. The company toured the Thiba Primary School in Kirinyaga County, where they joined the pupils in their practicals that involved cooking and hygiene lessons, as well as nutrition among the pupils as the country continues to embrace CBC.
Ikiwa ni shule ya tatu tangu tuanze mpango huu. This is a partnership between Joy Millers and the education department in the county.
Robert Mwaniki, a member of the Joy Millers company, stated that their partnership with the school in promoting the new curriculum is a way of giving back to a society that very much contributed to their success.
So the only way we can do to it, to give it success to CBC, ni kupatina nao, ndio at least tuweze kusaidia mahali tunaweza, sababu kwa mfano kuna mambo kama ya upishi, na ikifika mambo ya upishi, kwa hivyo tunakuja kuwafunza namna ya kupika mfano ugali. Mtoto yeyote ambaye akiachwa nyumbani na mzazi anaweza kujisimamia.
According to Thiba Primary School head teacher Julius Karani, the initiative will foster an improvement to the pupils and help in their practicals, further urging other stakeholders to come on board so as to help improve the education system. The competency-based curriculum has been praised by a section of Kenyans who believe that the curriculum is empowering pupils at a young age. And as parents are forced to dig deeper into their pockets to facilitate their children in the items needed in school, a section of parents decry the high cost of CBC. Mutweri Eliud for KU TV.
All right, now on to our story of the day. President William Ruto has said that in the next 3 years, every household in the country will have a gas cylinder. Ruto was speaking during a church service in Mpeketoni, Lamu County on Sunday, where he also said that plans are in the works to make sure this target is met. The president also maintained that his administration's focus is on pressing economic challenges, saying he will not spare time to engage in petty politics. Muhsin Mohammed with that report.
Speaking during a Thanksgiving service in Mpeketoni, Lamu County on Sunday, President William Ruto said that his government is focused on fulfilling his campaign promises and that all Kenyans will benefit from his development agenda. He also urged Kenyans to live in harmony and that nobody will be discriminated.
Muendelee kukaa kwa pamoja. Muungane kama wa Kenya. Mimi nitahakikisha ya kwamba hakuna mtu atabaguliwa. Mimi nitahakikisha ya kwamba hakuna constituency itabaguliwa. Captain Rueda, usikuwe na wasiwasi ya kwamba pengine wale walipiga kura namna hii, sijui walipiga kura namna gani.
The head of state also said that in the next 3 years, every household in the country will have a gas cylinder. He added that plans are underway to make sure that the target is met and that he will make sure practices such as logging to get charcoal to cook are put to stop.
Wakenya wote wanalipa ushuru na mimi nitahakikisha kwamba tunashughulikia Wakenya wote bila ya ubaguzi.
On the other hand, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has asked Azimio leader Raila Odinga to treat the former President Uhuru Kenyatta with respect. Gachagua accused Raila of downgrading the former president by engaging him in public rallies.
Huyu mzee ya maandamano alichanganya rais wetu Uhuru Kenyatta. Akamkoroga, akachukua milioni 200 akaweka kwa BBI, ikapotea. Ilipotea, haikupotea. Akamchanganya, akapanga Kenya, pesa ya Kenya 900 billion wakaweka kwa project ya Azimio, kuhonga watu, kuhonga machifu, ikapotea. Sasa akisema uchumi ni mbaya, mwenye kuharibu uchumi ni nani?
As the rivalry between the Azimio la Umoja and Kenya Kwanza continues, Raila has vowed not to give up on his mission of criticizing Ruto's government. Muhsin Mohammed, KU TV.
All right, 18 minutes past the top of the hour. We are taking a very fast short break at this point. Stay with us.
Baada ya kutafuta kazi, tunaweza kuanzisha miradi yetu ambayo ingetusaidia kubadilisha maisha ya wazazi wetu.
Kwa vijana wenzangu, wengi wale wana kazi, lakini ikiwa sisi wenyewe tutajiamini, tunaweza kujiajiri wenyewe.
Afrika kwa kweli tuna mahitaji ambayo ukiyasuluhisha unaweza kuathiri watu kwenye bara hili
bila uoga. Watu huwa na uzalishaji zaidi, wanajawa na ujasiri, wanakuwa wabunifu na wanakuwa wenye maarifa.
Niliamua kuacha kazi, hata kama sitafanikiwa, nitakuwa nimejaribu, nitakuwa najua haiwezekani.
Hakuna kitu cha ajabu hapa. Kila anayepata ufanisi hufanya kazi usiku na mchana.
Kitu kitakusukuma na kuwezesha kupata maarifa ambayo hukuwa nayo.
Tunajaribu kutengeneza kitu kitakachopita mipaka ya nchi hii.
Ikiwa unataka kubadilisha ulimwengu, anza na nyumbani.
Kipindi hewani ni mitindo ya kipwani. Kama ilivyo kipindi hiki kinahusu nyimbo za tarab, chakacha, midwara, midundiko, bila kusahau mapishi. ambao ndio uti wa mgongo wa pwani ya Afrika Mashariki.
Jamani swaibu zangu mliopo maskani, hatuonani wenzangu, najua mwanitamani.
Hapa KUTV, nahodha mwendesha chombo cha baharini, yani ua linalonukia na kuvutia waridi tamu. What's up, fashionistas? Looking for a show that brings you the latest in the world of fashion, glamour, creativity, and style? Fashion Diaries got you started as we explore street fashion, modeling, runways, red carpet events, and so much more. Catch me, Ashley Asachi, as we unlock the greatest fashion events. Keep it locked. Welcome back. Let's continue with our coverage. Now, the government has reaffirmed its commitment to supporting reconstruction of the multi-million resorts razed down by fire in Watamu, Kilifi County. Tourism Cabinet Secretary Penina Malonza said the government will begin with compensating the small traders who had curio kiosks near the Mbui resort and then look for ways of helping the resort owners.
Days after the fire tragedy that razed down a multi-million resorts in Watamu, Kilifi County, the government has set out to support the traders of the resorts. Tourism Cabinet Secretary Penina Malonza in her address said that the government will hold talks with the hoteliers through the Association of Hotel Keepers and Caterers in a bid to compensate the small traders who lost their properties to the fire.
Kwa hivyo kwa leo, wakati tunashirikiana na hao managers na wenye hizi hoteli kubwa, pia tutashughulikia wale wamama wako pale. Kwangu ndio nitaanza nao siku ya leo. Nihakikishe nimewakishia kitu kidogo ili waeze kuanza ujenzi wa hizo vibanda mara moja.
Kilifi North Member of Parliament Owen Baya, who doubles up the Deputy Majority Leader of the National Assembly on his part, said that Watamu entirely depend on tourism for survival and is only one with tourists, as Malindi no longer attracts tourists. Baya told the residents to safeguard the tourism sector as it was their only resource that can help in creating employment.
Nufike Jacaranda na hapa Watamu na huko Blue Bay na Temple Point. Sindio? Hizi hoteli za ikanda hii ndio ziko na wageni.
The owner of Barakuda Resort, which had 170 guests during the tragedy, Mr. Bonsura, said that they are planning to reopen in December, though their wish was to open even before time. He also adds that they have a good insurance company which they expect will speed up the process of compensation.
Well, reopen in December, this is our wish. I wish also to reopen even before. We have good insurance at Jubilee. I think that they will do as fast as possible. I promise I have the capacity. I'm already get the drawing from my architects and we are ready to rebuild the hotels in 100 days.
Zainab Sabrina, a kiosk seller at Barakuda Beach who is a mother of 7, said that since the tragedy, life has become difficult since their resort was one that enabled them to get their daily bread from the tourists who were coming for holidays.
Twaomba msaada tusaidiwe na sisi hapa, mali yetu yote imeenda na maji na tukasaidia sisi Barakuda hapa watalii.
It is really a big blow for the residents and investors of the resort at Watamu whose properties were razed down by the fire. They now hope that the government will fasten the process for compensation for them to embark on their usual activities. Muksin Mohammed, KUTV.
All right, away from that, Kirinyaga County government has launched a massive revenue mobilization campaign that seeks to boost collection and prevent fund pilferage. The campaign, dubbed Mapema Ndio Best, aims at boosting revenue collection by getting all the traders to honor their obligations by paying necessary levies due to the county government before the March 31st deadline. The campaign also seeks to reinforce Governor Anne Waiguru's directive on a cashless payment system. Traders and property owners have been asked to embrace the cashless-based culture by paying county fees such as parking, land rates, business permits, and market stall fees, among others, through electronic payment.
So today we have started the exercise of sensitizing our businesses that they need to pay revenue and to pay the taxes that is owed to the county government. We have realized that some businesses over 2 or 3 years they have not paid their trade licenses.
Since we started the enforcement exercise that was on 1st February, we have seen a lot of positivity in terms of incremental of the revenue we have collected, and I want to encourage all the bar owners in Kirinyaga to kindly comply.
All right, now the Cereals Growers Association has linked 50 farmers from Kakamega County to sell their finger millet they produce to Unilever Company. According to the association's coordinator, other maize farmers who joined the association have been linked to other markets through the World Food Programme.
The Cereals Growers Association in Kakamega County are promoting conservation agriculture by moving farmers from disking their land to start reaping. According to Brian Etemes, the CGA coordinator, through the Farm to Market Alliance, the association is bringing together players in the private and public sectors together to support farmers who produce cereals, especially.
Kakamega County is one of the selected counties that will be supported by the Aquaculture Business Development Program, meant to increase smallholder aquaculture business of identified farmers. The largest fish farmer in Kakamega, Laban Mwanzo, who owns the Labbed Cash Marine Enterprise Fish Farm in Malava, is the one supplying farmers with fingerlings from his farm through the support of the county government. Labbed Fish Farm produces more than 2 million fingerlings monthly, and so far the farm has supplied 51 farmers in Lurambi and 44 farmers in Navakolo.
Kila mkulima ambaye amewekwa katika program hii ya ABTP ikifadhiliwa na IFAD, kila mkulima anapata fingerlings 1000. Na sasa tunatarajia kupeana wakulima 581. Kuna wengine wanapewa fingerlings, wengine wameweza kupewa tayari liner, na sisi tunapeana liner, fingerlings pamoja na feeds.
The activity will continue throughout the week to reach out to all identified farmers across Kakamega County. Mwanzo said that Kakamega is the biggest beneficiary as compared to the counties of Kisii, Siaya, Busia and Kisumu. He says that farmers who have benefited from the fingerlings will also get fish feeds to support them to cut cost of feeding.
Samaki sio kitu kubahatisha, samaki ni utajiri kwa ujumla. Samaki nimepatiwa na account sasa hivi. Samaki andeletua nitaongeza. Hii nimepatiwa ni 1000. Unanielewa? Alafu kesho nitaenda kuchukua chakula. Nimepatiwa bure sijanunua.
One of the beneficiaries, Zekaria Bubosi Anguso, says after benefiting from 1,000 fingerlings, he plans to triple the figure to more than 3,000. He says he expects a bumper harvest from the supply. Joy Minor, KUTV, Nairobi.
All right, we are taking another short break at this point. When we come back, we are coming back with sports, so stay tuned.
Maisha ni haya mwanaume ali.
Da sielewi yani hata neno moja. Yani tunasikia tu maboko likolo. Yani ukiniangalia tu huyu mwamba huyu anafiti sehemu fulani. Wewe inakaa. Without your love, I can't move on. Yo, that's our boy Rhino the Don. Keep watching and listening to KUTV.
Hello everyone, this is the new chapter of Let's Be Fit. I'll be host DiCaplo. I'm here to give you various workouts. I'll be having different trainers. We'll have Zumba classes, we'll have aerobics classes, we'll have box exercise, we'll have kata box. Just name them.
Pull up in a PM, too much to clean and tall. I don't foster, serious another. A big time player, grip too big and ganja. I went flexer, Tina said gym, too hot.
The show comes every Thursday from 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. Keep it locked, make sure we keep fit, and that's it from me to you. Let's be fit.
Big and ganja. I went flexer, Tina said gym, too hot like a heater. My neck done froze like winter. I'm pretty on liquor, straight to the picture.
Hello everybody! I'm Nena. And I'm Gigi. Welcome to Engine Season 2! The place to find out about the world we live in and the creatures that we share our planet with. Join us on the most exciting adventures across the African continent. See breathtaking wildlife, stunning landscapes, and out of this world technologies. Meet incredible scientists and learn fantastic facts. Explore, discover, be amazed. Be part of the next generation of African change makers. Be a part of Engine, Africa's #1 science discovery program. Yay!
We're learning every day. Let's go! Engine leads the way.
Maybe comes from those remote areas, even if they're above that 8 years or 12 years or even around 14 years, you'll find that their appreciating of issues is really low compared to a child in Nairobi.
Right, welcome back. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. The Kenya Karate Federation is tracking the developments made by the World Karate Federation to introduce karate uniforms that have digital devices to capture points automatically whenever an athlete scores. The Secretary General of the Federation, Gabriel Mutuku, says the Federation is yet to send some officials to learn about the system outside the country, where a pilot has been done prior to introducing the same in Kenya later this year. Mutuku was speaking in Kakamega County during the Western Kenya Open, the first tournament for Karate Federation Western Region for 2023. He says in compliance with the Kenya Kwanza government's call for sporting activities to be organized in leagues, the Karate Federation is moving away from the common championships to leagues.
Tujakuwa na league, tumekuwa tukicheza tu open championship kama intercounties, but now we want to come with another proposal yenye imekuja sasa hii. WKF wametoa ya kucheza leagues, kwa sababu league inapata wachezaji wanapata ile opportunity kucheza kila mara. Hizi championship inachukua muda.
The government want to see the leagues everywhere, and these leagues will be arranged in a point form so that when you select a national member, team member, that's when you accumulate enough points for you to be there. So we are adapting that system so that we have players who are very much experienced, because the leagues will be very regular in every country.
All right, that's a wrap from us here at KUTV News Desk. Many thanks indeed for making time for us and for keeping us company tonight. Be sure to join me again tomorrow for our usual Money Monday bulletins. We will be talking about investments in treasury bonds, that is government bonds. My name is ODIDA. I'm in the company of Samuel Kello, is a sign language interpreter tonight. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.